Hi, I'm Stacy Rothenberger. I'm a relationship and mindset life coach who helps you face your fears, get unstuck, and live the life of your choosing so that you don't have to make everybody else happy. Today I'm in my backyard with my koi pond in the back, and I want to teach you a new technique that I have used to help me overcome some of my fears, and it's called tapping. And I'm not going to get into the full explanation of it. I don't think you really need to know. But bottom line, what is happening is there's different meridian points in your brain and in your body. And we all have electrical charges that are going through our bodies. It's tied into a lot of the acupuncture that's done in the Middle East. And what happens when you're a child and an experience happens, either positive or negative, an emotion is coupled with that experience, and there's an electrical charge that's also associated with that. So let me just give an example. Say when you're 3 years old and somebody throws you into a swimming pool and you don't know how to swim and you freak out, your heart starts pounding, you get nervous. So the rest of your life, whenever you see water, you're probably going to be very scared because you have that emotional trigger and that electrical charge. So what we do is we try to circuit those electrical charges. And the way we do that is we couple it with a emotional response and also a verbal response. So what we do is we start out with a karate chop point. And this is right here, like where someone might actually do a karate chop. And what you do is you start out with whatever negative emotion that you're feeling. And then you give yourself a positive affirmation. And you'll do that 3 times. Then what you do is you move to the 8 different points, the meridian points on your body. And you start right here, the eyebrow, side of eyebrow, under eye, under nose, under chin, right here on your collarbone, and then right here, ladies, it's like on your bra strap. And what you're going to do is you're going to follow along with me. Today I'm just going to give you an example of somebody that might be leaving a career and they want to try something new, but they're scared to death. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to model it to you, and then I want you to say it back to yourself out loud. Now there's no right or wrong way of doing this, okay? So don't get all nervous about you're not doing it right. Tapping, I usually use all 5 of my fingers. Some people use 3. You can cross over if you want to use your right hand and go to your left, or use your left hand and go to your right, whatever feels comfortable. It's not about perfection. It's just about recircuiting those electrical charges. So just follow along with me, and let's just imagine that you want to leave a career that's no longer satisfying to you, and you want to start something new. So you would start on the karate chop point, and you would say the negative. Even though I am scared to death about losing this career of mine, I still fully love and accept myself. Even though I have no idea how I'm going to make this dream become a reality, I still fully love and accept myself. Even though I think I'm absolutely nuts for leaving a career that I get a paycheck every 2 weeks and going into the unknown, I still fully love and accept myself. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start actually saying the things and hitting the different points, the 8 different points. And you just follow along with me. And what you do is you just talk out loud to yourself. Just say out loud what you are thinking. So you might start out saying like, I am so stressed out. I don't have a clue how I'm going to make this happen. I'm sure people think I am the biggest dork for even considering this. How in the world am I going to pay my bills? I mean, I have a college education. This is the stupidest thing I've ever thought of in my entire life. And yet, if I don't do this, I don't know if I can live with myself. I hate going to my job every day. I physically get nauseous every day when I drive to work. I don't like what I'm doing. I can't live this way anymore. And I know that I was created to do something differently. But I don't have a clue. I don't know what to do. But what if I just accept that and just ask for some help and talk to a lot of people and figure out what I could do differently. Maybe, just maybe, I could actually pull this off. I could actually do what I love to do. And I'm really good at doing. So even though I don't have it all figured out, right now I can just love myself and accept myself and know that I'm capable and competent of making change happen. So at this moment in time, I don't have to have it all figured out. I just have to be who I am. I have to be who God created me to be, and just live in faith and ask for help. So today, I'm choosing just to love myself, to accept myself, and to believe that better things are happening. And then just take a deep breath and release it. And just think on a scale of 0 to 10, maybe where that anxiety level is. Maybe you started out at a 10. Maybe it's down to a 5 or 6. And what you do is you just keep tapping and you're just talking to yourself out loud. And eventually what you do is you start saying the positives, like, you know what? What's the worst thing that can happen? So, you know what? I go into debt. Is that the worst thing that happens? You talk yourself through it. And even though it sounds goofy, there is something very scientifically amazing that happens, is that somehow that connection gets broken. And once you're tapping, all of a sudden things will come to your head that you didn't even think of before. You might have a memory when you were a child and go, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Now this is something that I help people do. I help people tap through different struggles, different fears that they're working with. If you would like to know more about this, then please contact me and we can start working on this right away. So hopefully this helped. It was just a real quick introduction to tapping, but I look forward to working with you soon.